The Truth of Karma, a Journey to Self-Discovery. A gentle summer breeze rustled through the leaves of ancient banyan trees as Siddhartha Gautama meditated beneath one of them. Siddhartha, a young prince on a path to enlightenment, sought the truth of life and suffering. His mind was filled with questions, and he yearned to unravel the mysteries of existence. In this story, we accompany Siddhartha on his journey to understand the law of karma. Part 1. The Search for Truth. Siddhartha had lived a life of opulence in his palace, yet he felt dissatisfied. He left his royal abode and embarked on a spiritual journey to find answers to his questions. He encountered sages, ascetics, and scholars, but none of their teachings could fully explain why there was suffering in the world. One day, Siddhartha reached a small village where he met an old monk. The monk smiled gently and said, "The answers you seek are not to be found in the words of sages or the writings of scholars. They are within yourself and in your actions." Part 2. The Discovery of Karma. The words of the old monk weighed on Siddhartha's mind. He retreated to the silence of a nearby forest and began to meditate. During his meditation, images and thoughts emerged, leading him to a profound realization. He understood that our actions, thoughts, and words have consequences for ourselves and the world around us. He named this principle karma. Siddhartha realized that good karma brings good results, while bad karma brings suffering and unhappiness. He understood that the law of karma was not limited to this lifetime, but extended across many lives. This realization filled him with a deep sense of tranquility and clarity. Part 3. The Teachings and Practice. Siddhartha returned to the world and began to share his insights with others. He taught that each person is responsible for their own karma, and that it can be improved through conscious actions and a positive mindset. He emphasized the importance of compassion, kindness, and mindfulness in daily life. People from all walks of life flocked to Siddhartha to benefit from his teachings. His message of karma and compassion spread far and wide. His disciples, the monks and nuns, lived by his principles and helped others on the path to enlightenment. Part 4. The Trials. Siddhartha's teachings garnered him many followers but also critics. A wealthy merchant named Devadatta, a former friend of Siddhartha, was jealous of the Buddha's popularity. He attempted to divide the young Buddhist monastic community and overthrow the Buddha. Despite these trials, Siddhartha remained calm and composed. He remembered the law of karma and knew that Devadatta's actions would have consequences, whether in this life or in future incarnations. Part 5. The Enlightenment years passed, and Siddhartha meditated tirelessly. Finally, he attained ultimate enlightenment beneath the Bodhi Tree. In that moment, he comprehended the laws of the universe in their profound entirety. He saw how karma sets the wheels of life in motion and how suffering arises from attachment to impermanent things. Siddhartha, now known as the Buddha, returned to the world to share his insights and guide others on the path to enlightenment. He spoke of the importance of letting go of desires and developing wisdom and compassion. Part 6. Living the Teachings. Buddhism spread throughout India and beyond. The Buddha's teachings were passed down through generations, influencing the lives of countless people. They helped individuals gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. The concept of karma remained a fundamental principle in Buddhism. People learned to act more mindfully and accept the consequences of their actions. They realized that they were the architects of their own destinies. Part 7. The Legacy of Karma. Today, centuries after the Buddha's life, his teachings on the law of karma remain relevant. In a world often characterized by haste and superficiality, The message of karma reminds us to live consciously and take responsibility for our actions. The story of Siddhartha Gautama's transformation into the Buddha shows us that the search for truth and the development of a deeper understanding of karma can be a lifelong journey. It is a journey of self-discovery, enlightenment, and fulfillment. May this story inspire us to reflect on our own actions and recognize the power of the law of karma to lead a more fulfilling and mindful life.